Hey guys, Katrina with Chocolate Rhythm Dance, Rewiring, and Music Sampling. This video is geared more towards union and what the Divine wants me to explain about the New Age with my story. Me being a New Age twin flamer, um, I'm a New Age of Aquarius. Um, you hear about, and this is for people that are questioning, because right now it's really hard with the retrogrades and things of that nature that um, divine feminines are really questioning this. Is this a myth, or is, and at the end, is this karmic gonna get my divine masculine? There's so much tarot readings out there that people searching for the answers for this twin flame thing. Me being myself, I search, high and low. And I'm going to tell you, the divine wants me to reassure the ones that are feeling in your gut that you're on this journey. Holy shit, it's not a journey, it's a saga, at this point. It's so just just overwhelming, tiring. You're putting in so much work. You're putting in so much work. Why can't you see something, get some kind of answer? With some, with the stories out there, you have the stories of the originals. This pertains to twin flames knowing each other back when they were kids. Um, and then rekindling, their twin flame union. Um, in the new age twin flames, the dynamic changes some. Like my story is I didn't know my twin flame when he was young. I know the karmic. My twin flame are karmic because that's another dynamic. Is the karmic that he is with, which is my childhood friend's daughter. We were pregnant together. So the child that she had, that's who he is with now. That's the betrayal. That's the karmic, as I call it. You have to label everything to better explain. But that's the dynamic of the New Age twin flame, is that kind of dynamic. It doesn't always have to be that you knew this person when y'all were young, and the templates have changed. So, the things have changed. Every journey is different. That's going to be key number one. Every journey is different. But just the things that you're reading, I'm trying to explain to you that the dynamics can be so different, but so the same. Being that was my childhood friend. We talked, and it caused a huge, just tumble effect. With That's where these wounds started, and I realized that it was my childhood healing in that part that I needed to do to heal myself in that area. That something had happened in that area of my life. And that's when, you go within and, you start healing these things. Number two would be the karmic, okay? We all know we write our own blueprint. This is our own life story, whether we accomplish it or not. We all are raising to a higher vibration. Some are resisting, causing more problems. But some of the karmics, the dynamic, and I do it in a triangle like this, it's going to be his, hers, and y'all's. So, like for me, in my divine masculine, the karmic is for both of us. She came in for both of us. And it was for me to realize what had happened in my childhood, things that I needed to bring to the forefront. And that was just in my probably 10-year age, 10 years old. And there was others that followed, because you have some in your teenage and then in your 20s that that need to be healed. There's usually not just one inner child. There's a few inner child children, but I'm strongly with you. You can dance with your child and bring them back out and heal that way. I'm like very strong on that. But that's some of the dynamics of the karmic. Um, Another is going to be, you hear about their elements have to be this to match this and this to match that. Some of the elements can be the same elements. Um, so don't always read, and, and try to decipher from another twin flame's astrology chart, because if we all knew what to do, then how could we learn? So you're going to have your own similar but not the same, okay? My key and point, my divine masculine is an air sign, and I'm an air sign. So, one thing I do, my north node and my south node, I kind of studied those, and I know we are opposite of each other with our dynamics as far as, our what we're here to learn and what, we've accomplished our past life. And his is father and mine is mother. So I knew that was something, a dynamic that I need to heal my mother's side, my grandmother's side. He needs to heal his dad, his grandfather's side. Because it's a family dynamic that's caused a lot of, ancestral patterns. And I say a lot of that on my videos. So, looking at your elements, it doesn't always mean, you have to have one with the other. I mean, I think people are searching for it so hard, but there are going to be aspects, there's going to be, things in your chart that you're going to kind of know what they are, because they kind of resemble another chart. Another thing is on our synastry, because I did pull one for the divine masculine and myself, the divine feminine, and one for the divine masculine and the karmic. And reading out of that and deciphering where our Chiron, which is the wounded healer, mine and my divine masculine was in Taurus. Well, his and the karmics were in Gemini. So when studying those together, it was that number one, our Chiron was in Taurus. Well, the karmic's birthday, she is a Taurus. So it was, that was one of one of my key things. And the other one was, with theirs being in Gemini, was something wrapped around the love part of it, putting in a three-way, that would be taking charge of our twin flame union, with seeing the love, the unconditional love that we have for each other, and knowing that this Taurus was the destruction and the building block for what we're supposed to be learning and finding our family values. So that was just a little tidbit of a little bit of my story, seeing the synastry chart, the elements, the karmics. If you like the content, please subscribe to my channel. Any questions, concerns, leave me a comment. I will get back with you. I'm always sending love and light.